Okay, everybody, hello. Welcome to Natural Beauty, the 7-day vegan challenge. So, before I go into why I've entitled the program Natural Beauty, I want to talk a little bit about my experience, how I became a vegan, why I think it's important, and then I want to talk about a little bit why natural beauty, right? So I became a vegan right around the time where I went through a very traumatic experience, which made me gain a lot of weight. I gained about 10 pounds. And I was feeling not only heavy, disconnected from my own body, but very toxic, right? Emotionally, physically. I was desperately trying to lose the weight and get my body back, and I couldn't. I was running 5 miles a day and nothing. So not only was I feeling heavy, toxic, but I was also depressed. So everything was going wrong. So at that time, I heard about a 21-day vegan challenge, and I thought, let me try this. I had read that, becoming a vegan helps you lose weight, and I thought, well, I might as well try. I've tried everything. And it wasn't easy at first. I tried maybe 2 or 3 times and failed to reach the 21 days. It's quite hard actually to find the right combination of food. Each time I would, last maybe a week. And, I would be cursing the program out and be like, this is a hoax. This is ridiculous. This is not working. This is all a big invention, right? So after a few tries, I made it to the 21 days. And at that moment, a shift happened in my body, right? As was predicted by that 21-day program. A shift happened where all of a sudden, all of my cravings for meat went away. I was instead craving beans, which I had never eaten in my life, right? I was craving spinach. I was craving kale, which were completely inexistent in my food world before. Not only that, right, but my moods were better. I was feeling less toxic. I was feeling more energized. And the weight was starting to come off effortlessly. I wasn't running the 5 miles. I was just doing light exercise just for fun. And, this shift was taking place in my body. So I continued, and little by little, I lost the 10 pounds. After that, I could have gone back, right, to eating like I did, but I was feeling so good by then, so energized, so happy that I decided, let me just continue. And I've been a vegan to this day. It's been about 3 or 4 years. So this program is really about me trying to introduce you to this lifestyle. It doesn't mean you never go back, right? This is your own choice, but this is really about trying something new in order to reconnect, find or get one's body back, and at the same time, one's soul back, right? Because when you lose your body, you also lose your connection to your soul. So Natural Beauty is the title of this program. 4 reasons why I've called this program Natural Beauty. First of all, Natural Beauty program is effortless. It's natural. This is not a program that this is not another diet, right? Where you'll be suffering and working hard and making huge efforts to lose weight, right? This is natural, right? In other words, you will not feel hungry. You will feel like you've eaten enough, and yet you will be naturally shedding the pounds, right? So first of all, Natural Beauty program is meant to be natural, effortless. Number 2, Natural Beauty program reconnects us to nature, right? We have really, in our civilized state, we have lost our connection to nature, and we have lost our connection to the healing and nourishing gifts of nature, right? This program is all about rediscovering, right, the bounties of Mother Earth, rediscovering fruits, vegetables, beans, cereals, nuts, seeds. To be honest, when I was eating meat, I would eat 1 or 2 types of vegetables. That's it, right? I would never see a bean. Fruits, I had kind of shifted that already, but, I would eat occasionally. So, to be honest, my diet before was very poor, right? When I shifted to becoming a vegan, I had to begin exploring these other vegetables and fruits to simply survive, right? You can't, if you don't have meat, you have to begin to explore all of the other possibilities, right? So number 3, natural beauty is meant to reconnect us to our bodies, to help us get our natural bodies back. This is not about looking like someone else. This is about finding one's own body, right? And it's about reconnecting to one's soul, right? When we lose our body, we lose our soul, right? And so this is also a spiritual journey, not just a physical journey. And because we're trying to get our body back, this program is also uniquely adapted to your own body's needs. This is not a one-size-fits-all program. This is a program where you will attune yourself to how your body feels, what your body wants, and follow that, right? I'm not going to impose you a straitjacket of this is how, or a boot camp, right? We're going to go along with your body's natural rhythm. So you will decide how to adapt the program to your own physical rhythm. Finally, natural beauty will reconnect us to our ancestral culture, right? The recipes for this particular program are all drawn from the traditional Latin American diet, which, by the way, was mostly a vegan diet, right? Meat and eggs came in later with the conquest from Spain, right? But before that, the ancestors in Latin America, they ate a mostly vegan diet with occasional meat for holidays or festivals and fish if they lived on the coast, right? So we are really going to try to reclaim this heritage, right? And there's a great recipe book out there called Decolonizing Your Diet. This is a Mexican cuisine recipe book, which is really about that, right? Connecting again to one's ancestral, to the ancestral wisdom, to the ancestral cuisine. So, of course, before we get to this more natural way of eating, this more natural way of connecting to nature and finding our natural body back, we have to wean ourselves off of the diet we're on right now, right? As long as we're eating meat, we have no interest in beans. I know as long as I was eating meat, I didn't give a damn about beans. They were not gonna, I didn't like them. I was not attracted to them, right? So before we can go shift, we need to kind of do a detox, right? So this 7-day vegan challenge is really, I want you to see this as a detox, right? Which you can expand. You can make it a 21-day challenge if you want to experience the shift that I experienced, or you can do it a once a week thing, right? Over 7 weeks, or twice a week, you decide, right? It is really your body that will tell you what it wants next, right? But me, I'm giving you the unit, 7 days, so that you can either do less or you can build up to a month. With 7 days, every week you do the same, right? You repeat the same dishes. That's how I eat, at least. So this is really about detoxing for 7 days, exploring alternatives. This is kind of like an adventure, an exploration. And then, of course, you decide how much you want to do of this program. You want to do 21 days or 3 days. It's up to you. And of course, eventually, obviously, once you've done how many days you want, 21 or 7 or 3, you decide if you want to pursue it or if you want to go back. And I'll be telling you a little bit in the last video how to go back, right? Once you've done the challenge, I'll send you one last video about what next, right? Okay, so great. So what I'm going to do in this program is basically send you daily emails of encouragement for 7 days. I'm going to create a meal plan for you because the difficulty of a vegan diet is really finding the right combinations, right? The recipes you will know already if you're familiar with Latin American cuisine, but what is difficult here is how to combine the ingredients so you feel nourished and satisfied, right? And this is something that took me a year to figure out, right? It's not easy. You will not find this technique of combining ingredients in a vegan restaurant, right? Anytime I go to a vegan restaurant, first of all, it's too expensive. And number two, I always leave famished, right? They don't know how to combine the ingredients to do a solid, nourishing meal. And this is not something that I think many people know. right? So you're lucky in this program. I'm going to create a meal plan for you for every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, which you can follow or not, where you will learn how to combine the ingredients so you can actually not feel hungry at all and still lose the weight. Okay, ideally would be also to have some kind of Facebook group or some kind of feedback from you where maybe you send me pictures of your meals, right, of what you've discovered. The Facebook group would be, you know, for people to share information, encouragement, share recipes, right? This could be very interesting if we were to do it like that. Okay, so before we get in the program, I need to go over a few myths about veganism that is probably coming up in your head right now and blocking your journey. So I'm going to do this in the next video, and then in the third video we will talk about the benefits of a vegan diet. So I will see you in a bit.